Hey guys, welcome back with more Mass Effect 2. I don't know why I was gonna say Resident Evil 8. Maybe because we did stream Resident Evil 8 last week. Just because I didn't want to play Mass Effect just in case I got sick mid stream and canceled it. Um so we weren't like mid mission. But last time we left off, we got Tali, actually launched the game and it did the final talking with Tali. So the plan for this stream is we're gonna take on the two wait, not the two, the three loyalty missions we have. One involving Jacob, one involving Miranda, and one involving I don't know what his name is, the veteran. But
Commander, you've received a new message at your private
new
terminal.
message. Uh, no butter. Shepard, my husband, is one of the men serving on. Was one of the men serving on Garrus's team. I don't know much about Garrus. How much Garrus talked about what happened. Um, I just like don't know where I was going right there. I don't know how much Garrus talked to you about what happened. I don't know the specifics myself. Only that my husband died in a trap set by those bastard gangs. I know Garrus blames himself. He took every shot fired at his squad as a failure and on his part. And when it was clear, he sent me the message about my husband that he thinks it was his fault. Oops. My husband would never have wanted that. He's a proud. He was proud of Garrus and the work he did on. He's proud of the work he did on Garrus' squad. He he was taking back the Omega from. He was taking back Omega from the gangs. He died fighting with honor. I miss him. God, I'd give anything to get him back. But whatever happened out there wasn't Garrus' fault. You're his commander now. Please, if you can't help him, stop blaming himself. Please don't tell him that I sent you this. Thank you. So, we... I forgot, we do have to do... Did we unlock Garrus's mission too? I don't think we did. Okay, so let's just head to the mass relay. And let's see, so looks like the closest is help Jacob right here. Then Zaid. That's the name. Then so I guess we'll go Jacob, Miranda, Zaid. I think that's the best, at least plot wise. Wait. I thought this would just jump across. No, it jumps through a few systems. Oh, I mean, doesn't really matter. Like, it's not like doing these jumps consumes fuel. But actually, this is gonna consume fuel right here. And we going. Alright, Jacob.
Anomaly detected.
Start scanner.
Probe away.
Gonna.
Probe away.
So I guess it's just we send a probe where. Right here?
Probe away.
Gonna Huh.
away. Something on our sensors.
Okay, it picked something up. I was like, do I just keep shooting probes? Because we did have a mission similar, I think. So I'm just gonna shoot a few more probes.
Probe away. Launching
Got little
probe.
peaks over here.
Probe launched.
I'm like maxed out on some of this stuff. Element 0,
Probe away.
I barely have any. I think that might actually be a rarer material.
Launching probe.
Damn! Look at that peak. And with that, it dropped it to moderate.
Probe away.
I have 6 probes left, so... Alright, we'll land. Actually, that last one put it at poor. So... I think there's like maybe a few more hotspots on it. Maybe one more hotspot. Alright, so since... Oh, my phone was already on silent. So since it's a loyalty mission, Jacob automatically has to come. So... Let's go Jacob Jack. Alright, Jacob. You haven't been on our team since... the beginning of the game, so... Do that. Jack. I think I want you to go more on your shockwave. And I don't have a level up, I don't think. Oh no, I'm afraid we're at a beach. Beach episodes are bad. I'm traumatized after Mass Effect 1. Oh no.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Are you gonna have us?
There it is,
Nuke?
and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years. Looks
That's a
like it was
huge
stripped
ship.
after the crash.
Damn.
They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Let's get some logs.
Along with us anymore.
Repeat, toxology alert.
Uh,
Danger of rapid neural decay.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Huh. So there was a reason why the beacon just now started going off. Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols, other flagged issues, unsafe declaration, local food, net neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Okay.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then
It just,
decelerated
like,
at 782%
went
of theoretical
head
recommended
first.
approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Why are you comparing the crash to theoretical speeds?
The Hugo Gernsback was constructed off-world. It is not rated for suborbital descent, and doing so exceeded operational parameters.
Okay.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless
So,
of decontamination or preparation.
are these guys
Impact
gonna
on higher
be
cognitive
kind of...
abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
So I'm gonna guess these guys are
This
gonna be like
emergency beacon became
savages,
functional
maybe?
after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
That part is
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My
pretty
father had the beacon
sus.
for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Yeah, that long, he's screwed.
The objective is saying that the ship's not this way. Hello? Huh. Right. Separation. Okay. So I kind of missed that because I was focusing on the hack.
You can't expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the What? What was her name? Sarah?
It looks like
Suzanne?
they're...
My God, I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
So they're... The doctor can't remember a face and a name. And maybe it was like a scouting group that went out, and the reason why she doesn't remember is because it's been so long.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have
What?
lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
They've gone savage.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines.
There's a guy
and
right
those who
there.
help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
They're all kind of gone crazy.
Of the liar, he will not escape.
New
Okay, I kind of wish it was like a Renegade Paragon option. So Renegade was... It seems Renegade is just like shoot. But I like that it gave like a Paragon option right there. So push her down. Man, these guys are hitting hard.
Get over here.
Can y'all just give me that gun? Cause whatever you're using, that it's like hitting hard.
neural decay. They were nuts.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
Yeah, the whole situation though, like your father went missing 8 years ago, but the ship appeared
Strip for
10.
parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on
We're
the
missing
pressure.
10. Like the numbers didn't match up when we first
that a
heard
settlement?
about this.
They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
All right. they're just talking.
No fight from these guys, but they've got the same uniform as the others who attacked us.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent.
If they were
Maybe.
violent, I'd have killed them. But the woman on the beach said hunters were exiled.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's
Yeah.
happening here needs to stop.
His father's probably like, I'm gonna guess his father's gone too. We're not gonna get a
His
straight answer.
cruel face. His cruel face.
Anything else here?
Your captain demands obedience.
Jack? Shockwave? And now just overload.
Nothing can stop us.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons
Overload.
are forbidden.
I just love how this one over here just like did like a full somersault in
The
the
captain's
sky.
gotta kill his crew to...
Please, here. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay.
My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later.
The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More
Sorry,
incidents,
Jacob.
harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers.
Oh my
pets.
god.
And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. Starting
Probably
to see why.
he started losing too much control. Like the reason why he didn't get sent was he, like what Shepard said, he had the power and he let it go to his head. So now the reason why it's sent, he's like stuff started getting too much for him.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe.
Yeah.
All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Maybe they all tried to set off the beacon and then he...
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits.
Then he got
Maybe
like...
the initial decision, but the rest?
I don't
Abuse
know.
of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
We'll find out more. But... it's interesting. Okay, so C, capacitor. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna take off my hat. My hair was too much of a mess. I mostly put it on just so I, like... Oh shit! I thought... I thought the beeping was my headset, so when I just went like this, I thought like, okay, I put it on and it fell down. Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. I was just gonna say I put on the hat mostly for the Instagram picture because my hair was too messy. Oh my.
That one corpse is old. A warning. The others are fresher, maybe a month.
The hunters started fighting back. Incoming!
Alright. Jack, Shock, Wave, Jacob.
Have a nice trip!
Okay. Baylor.
Plenty of choices.
Alright, right here. This is gonna take off. Yep, good damage right there. Good use of abilities right there.
Rerouting power. Requesting
Ooh.
collision proximity warning.
Alright, alright, alright. Overload again. And Jack pull. Is this one still alive? Yeah, it is. It's trying to crawl away like, no, don't get me. There, it's like endless. Like, I just saw, yeah, just wave of machines coming. Alright.
Marks.
Nope, look, there's more. Alright, Jack, shockwave. It's non-stop right now. Alright, we're good, we're good.
He had his fun. Now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
What if this is more than what we think? Okay, I kind of wish this had more. What's going on?
Throwing people away. This thing is
More
not
like
my father.
more control. Like less recoil. Something's hitting me from behind. Nope. Oh shit! Ow! Yo, thank you. Jack, you're down. No. I was not expecting to be thrown into like a huge fight like this. Jack, come back. Shockwave.
I've got him. About to get hot.
There we go.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Okay, are we good? Any ammo I can pick up just in case? Alright, here we go. Where are you?
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No.
Oh.
Not Jacob.
Oh.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it. Why did you do this to your crew?
Oh my.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course.
He should have.
Dumb or not,
just
I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it.
Yeah,
I've seen some plants around I never saw before.
This is all sorts of messed up.
Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Oh. They've been inching closer. Okay, so that was a little short. I don't know what I was expecting, but that was a short mission.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain
Was
Taylor and his crew, Commander.
not expecting
We'll be
that.
long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Oh shit!
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you.
I was not
Sending this
expecting
along
that.
seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Oh my god. I mean,
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know.
at least she's like, okay, I know Jacob
He's
was.
a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory.
Yeah.
Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Aye, Commander.
There
Shepard.
apparently been
Thanks for the help.
a lot of promises made between them.
Anytime, Jacob.
Alright, so next up is Miranda. Which, her story is a big one. Because hers involves her family. Well, actually, scratch that, because Jacob's does involve family too. But hers involves her dad hunting down her sister. We just did the Jacob mission. We got hit by some unexpected conversations with some of the crew, so I'm just kind of doing an outro for that, just so I have that. Next part's gonna be what we talked with the crew, and then we'll be going into the mission. So I'll see you guys in the next part.